Yeah, you're talking about scrap. I mean about SARS. What is SARS? Is SARS? SARS is about they started well, but now they missed it. They lost it. So scrap it, man. Let's forget it.
Shoot me. Shoot me. Shoot me. Shoot me. Hello, my name is African China, and I have an officer pointing a gun to me when I'm about leaving a place where I've been held ransom. Shoot.
Hello guys, we're on the street of Lagos to get people's opinion on this trending topic. ENDSARS, SARS, which stands for Special Anti-Robbery Squad, has been a trending topic all over social media. Now, my name is Kola Mike and this is Student of NG on the street of Lagos. Stay tuned.
Okay, my name is Casey, and my opinion on ENDSARS is actually it doesn't need to be ended anyway. It just need to reform the way they operate. That's what I think. If they can reform that, I think, because of the corruption, I think that's just why everybody just complain about the SARS operation. You see, there have to be a separate body that organizes that tackles the youths in terms of the crime of the Yahoo and everything. So I think they should just stick to their designation. That's just what I think. Experience, of course, I had a few which has been embarrassing. I don't need to go into details. I don't want to go into details anyway.
My name is Michael Okore, and about this ENDSARS thing, it's becoming a very terrible trend because they are killing youths and they are meant for something positive, but then it's going negative. My opinion is about they should just change them or should end it finally. It's been of no good at all. It's been of no good. Everybody is scared of coming out, especially the young boys, and it's terrible. It's very, very terrible. We just hope that the government, this our government right now, make changes about it or totally end them. Thank you.
Okay, my name is Gideon, and what I think about SARS, I think they should be reformed because I really don't know what their job is. So I just think they should be reformed. They just go around doing things that arresting people for no reason, and I think they should really be reformed. That's all. Okay, I think they've done more bad actually than good. I would say I would make sure that they know, or maybe I'll make sure that they stay within their restrictions, know what they are supposed to do and what they are not supposed to. And I mean, they are supposed to know their job. They are supposed to know when they are doing something outside their job or not. And I'll make sure they stay within their restraints.
Yeah, my name is Noskan Goswell Albert. Yeah, I've gotten experience with SARS, and I believe in that they should end it because they harass people and they just arrest people for no reason, So I just believe in ending them. They should end them. Yeah, end SARS. I believe in that. So no need. My experience with SARS. They caught me one settle night and they said they want to search my phone for no reason. I gave them my phone and they didn't see anything. Still, they say because I'm using an iPhone. So is iPhone a problem? Because I'm using an iPhone, they say because you're using an iPhone, you're a Yahoo boy, you are this and that. So at the end of the day, they still collect money from me. They say if I don't give them 50,000, they will take me to their custody and all this, At the end of the day, they still collect money from me, like 25,000. So I believe in that ending. They should end it. They are harassing people. They are making people not come out. A lot of boys are indoor. They don't come out anymore. So I believe in that. They should, if I should change one thing, and they should change the president, Buhari.
Opinion about SARS is that I wouldn't have wanted to show my face on the camera and talk about SARS because they are ruthless. They are so ruthless, irrespective that their job is so hectic. Is a very taxful job, but where I have problem with them is when the innocent ones fall into their hands. They don't really listen to people, they don't listen to opinions, they don't listen to excuses. They just treat you like you're nobody, and when you make a report about them, nobody cares, nobody goes to ask questions. I've been at Enugu some time ago, and what they did to one Reverend Father was so awful, and I mean, it was so painful. That Reverend Father spoke to a lady and advised them about their marriage, and the lady went back and shattered the husband's head, and they said the Reverend Father instigated the lady to kill the husband, and they tied his two hands back, the legs and everything, and the man was screaming. They never cared to listen to his opinion, and that's just that. And if you go down to Imo State, Idatop precisely, Akwa precisely, the SARS there, they come out, they harass people, they go to bars, carry people without any evidence of them being corporates. I mean, mess people up, and nobody's gonna care. Nobody cares. So once people hear SARS, they run away. Just like, not like other police you can walk to and say your opinions. I mean, they need reformation. They are terrible. They are terrible. If I could change one thing in Nigeria, I think that should be implementation of rule of law. Implementation of rule of law. That's just it.
Okay, my opinion on SARS is they need total sanitation on the SARS. Some of them are good, while some of them are bad. But what I want government to do is to, screen them for total sanitation. For those ones that is good and those ones that is bad, they should remove those ones that is bad and add those ones that is good, and give them more support, because some of them are doing good things. Because I saw the other day a SARS follow the guy to ATM to collect money because the guy is a Yahoo guy. What is the SARS supposed to do is to to arrest the guy and know the kind of job he's doing, and make people know that this guy is not that boy is a Yahoo boy. Understand? So make the people know that he's a Yahoo boy. So the boy is supposed to be arrested. Understand? But what the SARS do is to collect money from him and leave him, which is it doesn't supposed to be like that. So what I want government to do is to do total sanitation on them and remove the bad ones and encourage the good ones more. Thank you.
Okay, I'm actually in for this ENDSARS issue because it actually has been an issue to us in the world, in Nigeria mostly. And to us, the youth, most of us, they harass us so many times. I've even had an issue personally with SARS coming to harass us in my lodge in school, where we actually did nothing. They just had info that was wrong. And I'm actually in for the ENDSARS. I mean, if I'm to change one thing about Nigeria, it's our president. He's actually our #1 problem. Thank you.
Okay, my name is Henry, and about the topic ENDSARS, the only SARS I know is SARS on the beat. Peace. Then, if I could change anything about Nigeria, I just actually witnessed police brutality on my way here, and I think that should be something that needs to be addressed. Like, I will really reform the whole uniform, like the whole police and their work description. I will really rebrand everything they do, because I feel it is really wrong for them to really harass people. Like, I just witnessed one right now on my way here, and it wasn't funny. I have some video clips on my phone that I'm going to upload later on all social media pages. Like, it really. Thank you.
You want me to talk about the SARS, right? I've not actually had any encounter with them, but a lot of people has been complaining about them. I've had like 1 or 2 friends who has talked about how they've been embarrassed, especially when they were coming from schools. And as you can see, I'm coming from school. I have my bags, my laptop bags and stuff like that, so they get embarrassed on the roads. I think these people need to be retrained to know exactly why they are out there, to protect us, not by embarrassing us or end up killing people the way they are doing right now. And this is going the directions that will make the citizens to turn against them or taking laws into their hands. Because if you're not safe,
People who are supposed to protect you are not ready to protect you. They are just out there embarrassing you day in, day out. This is going to cause people to go the other way around. And we are in a system that is democratic, where we need to do things in accordance with the laws. So I think the federal government and the head of the SARS or whatever, commissioner of police and DPOs and all that, they need to call their men to order to respect the people they are protecting. They are not animals. If you have anything against anybody, you can politely call them, ask them questions, and they will provide you the answers they need. Not by embarrassing them, shouting on them, end up kicking them. I had a friend telling me the other time that he was asked to go to an ATM center to withdraw money just to bail himself for an offense he knew nothing about. He was not informed of what was his offense and all that. So things like this, government really need to step up on these men out there, because some of them are even criminals, looking at the way they are, because they are not properly dressed and they call themselves officers who are out there to protect the people. I think we should stop here for now. There's so much about them, but with this, I think we are good.
The police in our street, they used to do nonsense. They used to catch anybody that not do anything, they will catch him. Anything, they will catch him. If you stay outside, they will catch you. What happened? Let government find anything to do on it.
If you could change anything about Nigeria, what would you change?
The sufferness now, everybody is suffering. There's no food. Every morning, Gary, afternoon, Gary, night, Gary. We don't have money to go to school. We come from Ogide Ajegule side. Transport is too cost, everything is too cost, fuel is too cost. Let them find anything to do on it.
Some of the task force, people hustling in the streets, selling their goods and so on and so forth in the street, and so of their goods. They will catch them and put them in the bus or whatever they carry. I don't know. They will catch them, and I don't like such things. Looking at it, because what they are saying is for them to find something to eat, and catching them cannot bring the country okay good, because some of them can stop doing the hawking that are hawking. They will stop it, and that can cause them to join one gang or the other. They can start thieving or robbing, and the country will not be okay, and there will be corruption in the country. Thank you.
Yeah, you're talking about scrap. I mean about SARS. What is SARS? Is SARS. SARS is about they started well, but now they missed it. They lost it. So scrap it, man. Let's forget it. Thank you.
Okay, I'm Barrister Francis Tese Kuma. I'm a Lagos-based legal practitioner. You know, the activities of SARS, State Armed Robbery Section of the police, has come under condemnation by so many people. There are so many instances where people who are not even armed robbers, either for the simple fact that they have known the police officer that work with SARS. SARS do go there, drag people who, in respect of complaint bordering on stealing, petty cases like that. And they beat those suspects into confessing sayings which they didn't commit. We had one matter, I was handling at Magistrate Court 1 Ikeja here, where the same defendant made a voluntary statement at the Sheriff Police Station and denied committing a crime. He was still taken to SRB Ikeja Police Command and still gave a voluntary statement and denied committing a crime. The matter was withdrawn from Magistrate Court 1, and the same person taken to SARS and was beaten into confessing to having committed such a crime. And there are also so many cases where SARS will just go out and raid people, and one doesn't know his whereabouts. There was also another matter we're handling in respect of one Kadri from Borno State was arrested by SARS, and since that time till today, we have not heard of what become of him. So, police is a vital and veritable institution because they deal with the public. But they need a drastic reform. One, police must be made, not only SARS, to understand that they are part of the society and they are friends of the people, not just police are the friends of people in name, but they should be able to see themselves as people's friends. If you go to the United States of America, for instance, I'm going to police generally, including SARS. If, for instance, you lost your dog, you can go to them, they can help you locate it. If you miss your way, you go to police, you have nowhere to stay, you can stay with them. But the reverse is the case with the Nigerian police. So SARS need a greater reform. One, they must be made to understand that suspects that have been brought to them must not necessarily commit a kind of confess to commission of crime. Particularly, I'm against their theater operation room, where if one is taken there at time for 2-3 days, you don't have access to him. By the time he's coming up, he either has a fractured leg and all that, and so on and so forth. So they should be made to understand that people should make voluntary statement before them. And then lastly, any statement, any accused person in respect of whom a complaint is not murdering or armed robbery shouldn't be taken to SARS. SARS should be limited to dealing strictly with armed robbery, but petty offenses like stealing and so on and so forth shouldn't be taken to them, but should now be assigned to other section of the police. I think that's the little contribution I have to say about SARS. Police are doing a good job, but we still expect them to do the more, because the condemnation of people, particularly in respect of that section, that they have become a terrorist group. I mean, if I mean a terrorist group, I mean a group that uses terror in order to force people into making involuntary confession. That's my little contribution.